What's going on, fellow Knightsmen? What we have today is the review for the Expanse Season 1. Now, I'm not going to lie, I literally just binge watched all 10 episodes. I was going to do a midway review, but then I honestly just binge watched it, so I got to all the end of the episode 10, and that was it for the season. So what this trailer is going to do is we're just going to talk about some of the stuff that happened. I'm going to try and make it as spoiler free as possible, but I'm going to give my thoughts and feelings on what has kind of happened, and I'll give it a score at the end, and we'll see where it's at with everyone else out there. Now, I've had loads of comments about the season 4 trailer. Luckily for me, I can't actually remember a lot of the stuff that happened on that season 4 trailer, even though it wasn't too long ago. I felt like I got it and then dumped the info, but after the season 1, I can see why a lot of people were commenting down below saying, oh no, you kind of spoiled it for yourself, stuff like that. And I was like, oh no, I kind of did, but I don't quite remember anymore. And I just got into the season 1, and everyone's telling me that, you know, it is a little bit slow through the season, but however, after each episode, it kind of keeps seeming like ticking along where you're engaged pretty much from the first episode all the way through. So if you get past the 6th episode, I think people were calling out, then you'll see me have those little hooks that will be in. But I found from the first episode all the way to the 10th that I was quite satisfied with each episode and how the episodes just keep going, and how they kind of made sense, and the story progressed well, characters progressed well. I know when I did watch that trailer in season 4, I said, you know, I'm not connected with these characters. Yeah, that's because I haven't watched the series. But after that first season, I think I'm starting to kind of get those little hooks into those characters, and starting to kind of vividly, you know, like connect with them on that small level. I think season 2 is only going to grow that, and then season 3, which I've heard is a masterpiece, and I heard season 2 just keeps getting better from the first, and then the third one's like a masterpiece, and then going on to the 4th. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep developing those connections, or you know, keep developing that sense of the character. And you know, there's good. I found that across the characters, you know, there was a good selection, I think, of different personalities and different characters, which I think mixed quite well in the season 1. I guess what I like about the season or the series is that, you know, a lot of people saying that it's based on hard science, and that this could actually be possible one day. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then the Expanse is all about like space, and like having a Mars, or a colony of people on Mars, Earth, like a space belt, and then all these like space stations throughout the universe. And you know, it's a pretty crazy idea at first to think, but like it's like all the stuff that they put on is they're saying that it can actually happen, and that it can come true. I mean, everything that they done throughout the season, you know, it wasn't overdone to the point where you're like, yeah, that's not real, because everything I believe that I've seen on the series, you know, could possibly come true one day. They didn't like put any fancy hyperdrive stuff in there. It was all basically what you would expect in I guess a real life scenario. So like, you know, there wasn't like heaps of all this different stuff, but that's what I liked about it, is that feeling of, you know, this could actually be possible in this world. And that's an out of it thing to kind of think about, because like, I think I engage more to like stuff where I believe it's real. So like, you know, they didn't gloss over the fact with what was going on some of these stations, or on some of these planets. Like, all the stuff that they had was like viable. You know, the colonies on the different planets with less gravity, you know, the human body started, you know, kind of downsized a little and was weaker, but that's only to expect of those like generations that spend in space with no gravity. Like, you're weakened because you're not subjected to gravity, basically. So I did like those sort of aspects to it. None of the stuff has been, I guess, spoiling it. Like, it's just the general sort of plot. But yeah, again, like, I think the characters mix well with what the story was trying to do. And I'm not going to give too much away because this is the review of the season 1. So that if you enjoy this review, that you're going to go watch the series. And I highly recommend going to watch the series if you're like a big sci-fi space fan. I've always enjoyed like stuff in space, so like it kind of captured me from the first episode, and it is a bit gritty, like some of the scenarios or some of the places, but I found that a good thing. Like, it didn't need to be high glossy, like this is amazing. Like there were some of that where the new stuff looked quite good, and then there was the old stuff which looked quite old and like breakable, I guess, but that's good because that's what's going to happen, I guess. So I'm going to give this a solid, let's give it a 7.8 out of 10, and that's like on the medium high end, because I know that it's going to get better through season 2 and season 3. So I'm going to let that review build when I do a season 2 and 3 review, and hopefully it does continue to build, because I do think I've invested like, I guess, a little bit of time into these 10 episodes, but I'm actually glad that there's another 2 seasons for me to watch, and that the 4th season's coming out really soon. So I'm actually quite lucky that I stumbled upon this, and I don't know how I haven't stumbled upon it, because I'm a big sci-fi, like I love it, and I love space as well, like especially like some of the stuff that can actually happen in space. So I think the story developed quite well, the plot did as well, and just the idea of the series is, I think, what gives it that value. And the characters, you know, I don't find many flaws, or yeah, I don't find many. I think they suited quite well into the scenario, and yeah, I love there was that little bit of mystery behind it. Kind of made me like keep guessing on what was happening and what was going down. But no, I really enjoyed it, and I fully recommend it. 7.8 is pretty good score. So yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how I cracked on with that season, and I know now that I've done this review that I want to start watching season 2 so I can pump out that review fairly soon. But what was great is that all those people that commented on the season 4, every single comment made me like want to watch this series and season. So thank you for all those people that comment down below, hit the like button and watched it. Much appreciated. And I did say I was going to bring out this review, so here it is. I really enjoyed this season, and I know there's a huge like following of it, so I'm glad that I've got to watch it, and that you guys, fellow Knightsmen, let me do that. You know, you kind of got me on the right track of watching it. All of you were like, yeah, just do it. I can't believe you watched the 4th season trailer. But hey, we live and we learn, and if I didn't watch that 4th season trailer, then I wouldn't have watched this series really. So I'm glad I did, and it's only going to get better, and it's only going to grow from it's only going to get better, it's only going to grow from there. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at, and I'm going to be on to the 2nd season. I ain't going to lie, I'm going to be straight on it right after this, and then I want to give you that 2nd season review hopefully pretty soon if I start binge watching it again. But thank you very much for everyone that has watched this. Hopefully this review has kind of given you a little bit more info into whether to watch it or not. I say watch it. It's a good series, especially if you like the sci-fi. And if you don't, why not? Give it a try. It is a little bit slow for the first couple of episodes, but it does get better. And I heard the season 2, season 3 is much better as well. Just keeps building. So that's all positives into getting into a series. But yeah, hey, if you got any more comments, or you want to add anything more or further expand anything that I've said in this video, comment down below. You know, I'll get back to you. I love those comments. Smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. We're getting 100,000 play button behind us. That's our goal. We're fighting towards it, and all of you which have watched this video and want to subscribe are going to help me get to that, and help my journey all the way up. So thank you very much, and if you haven't hit that bell notification, hit the bell notification, because I'm going to pump out a lot more trailers which will be coming out soon. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching this, and that is Knightsman out. Cha-ching.